Just another beautiful sunrise in the Florida Keys, and the guys begin the dance of getting themselves and their gear squared away for a full day on the water.
Day one, week one.
Sean, we got the big ones right up here by the windshield. If they decide to swap out dry, we can do that, blow them up. So it's a little rough. We're good.
We're not going to dive in just yet, so here you go.
Yeah, hopefully not.
The support vessel I started out on was far and above anything that I imagined. I knew that I was in for a long week and anticipated having to operate my cameras from an inflatable Zodiac. I could not begin to tell you what 300 miles in a Zodiac would feel like, and fortunately I do not have to.
There's lockers up front, and the center console lifts up. We kind of empty that out for all you guys gear. So, and then back here, you see there's four cooler, cooler, cooler. All right.
The first paddle team loaded up the Outrigger canoe with all their gear and departed for the launch site on Stock Island with the ground support team. The support boat will take the second paddle team to a rendezvous point near Boca Chica Key to conduct the first crew rotation of the day. From then on out, paddle teams will change out roughly every 45 minutes, depending on conditions, until they reach their landing site for the day. There's a certain mood on a boat as it leaves the dock. A quiet expectation hangs in the air over what lies ahead, and the casting off of lines is the moment of commitment to the pursuit of them. Seasoned sailors scan the deck for hazards as the captain and his first mate attend to the delicate maneuvering of the vessel.
You got more room, Captain, so you can come back. All right, keep it right there. Back it up. Close all the way around. You're good, dude. All right, Cap, you're all set. Now they're just crabbing over. Just a small little channel to fall out. That narrow. Yeah. It's not marked, huh? Well, no. No, it's not. The only channel that is marked is that, those PVC
I saw some
markers.
sticks, yeah, so how the hell do you know?
They just stretched it out like right along.
Navigating the waters of the Florida Keys requires strict attention to detail. A lot of what appears to be open water is actually very shallow and can only be navigated by remaining inside a channel, preferably one that is marked. Getting to the marked channel requires a little local knowledge, and until you get there, it's steady as she goes.
This is like the one from Miami. Miami.
Yes.
The guys take every opportunity to enjoy a relaxed ride, getting their minds right for a big, big day. You see them working their phones because each of them are working social media to reach out to potential donors in support of the mission. It's all part of the work, and because they are very competitive by nature, they take it all the more seriously. Of course, there has to be some clowning around. Regardless of how we felt when the day got started, now that we are underway on a very comfortable and capable vessel, the sun, the wind, and the sea begin to work their magic. It's going to be a very long day, and the key to getting through it will be by pacing yourself and setting a rhythm. You can't peak too early, but you can't start out with low energy either. Finally, the captain puts the hammer down, and it's on to the link up with the OC-1, which is now underway.
hardcore drinkers.
Yeah.
They're recovering right now.
Yeah.
Is that video?
Yeah.
Over the sound?
Yeah.
If it gets in here, he made the mistake of bringing it up.
Oh God.
Peter Frampton is alive. Frampton's alive.
Yeah.
What's that meat you're eating? Oh, that anger? The meat.
Want an X-Lax berry?
If you want to get eaten by a shark, you better be wearing one of these. Everybody laughed at me, but I said I was going to get a shark anklet.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yes.
Hey, Yappy.
Yes, it is.
You ain't gonna get eaten by no shark out here.
Oh, I know I'm not. That's a damn fact.
Finally, the Outrigger canoe is sighted, and the Zodiac support boat pulls alongside us. It's time to make the first changeover of the paddle teams, and the Zodiac is there to support that effort, but there's a problem.
We need a lot of cavitation on this engine because they don't have fins on it. That's why it takes us a bit just to get to you. Okay. All right, guys. All the way north!
Unfortunately, this was a problem that could not be overcome. The Outrigger canoe is making better headway than the Zodiac under full power.
They cannot keep up. We cannot catch you. They cannot. Just fail.
A more efficient method of crew changeover has to be utilized, and paddlers become swimmers.
They cannot keep up with you. The Zodiac cannot keep up. We are.
For creatures of the sea, such as these men are, this is a more natural method of getting things done. The second paddle crew is off on its first leg of the journey as we bring the guys from the first crew aboard for some hydration and rest. Now is a good time to remind you that the 2022 Outrigger Challenge is now underway. You can join the guys in support of the mission at www.beyondtheteams.org/donate. They make it easy for you there with several payment options. They accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and PayPal. You can donate right from your phone. Text the word donate to 1-858-261-5130. You can also find them on Facebook, where you can find a link to donate through the networkforgood.com. The crews are still getting settled in, adapting to the pace and getting stretched out. The support boat attempts to maneuver into what it believes will be the optimal position for putting swimmers in the water, but the crew in the OC-1 isn't aware of what they're trying to do. Eventually, hand and arm signals communicate the message, and the changeover begins.
Neutral, everything's neutral. Go.
Somebody help Pat. Hook your leg, Pat. Leg. Don't die. Chris, help Pat. Help Pat. Yeah, just like that.
Stay by Norty, he's got the shark bracelet.
You're in 5, Bender. Bender's in 5.
Side stroke.
Get back in. North shoot.
We're in neutral, guys.
There's a ladder right there too, guys.
The changeover is getting more efficient, but just as things looked like they were settling down, it happened. A hoolie. An outrigger canoe requires a special kind of teamwork, and when things get out of balance, the boat flips. It's called a hoolie. It's nothing the guys aren't accustomed to, and they know how to recover from it immediately. The guys on the support boat say it's good luck when the hoolie happens early, because then you've gotten it out of the way and it won't happen again. Once the water is bailed out of the OC-1, they get back underway.
No, because I lost mine, Randy lost it. And then I saw him. I saw him yesterday. I'm like, that ain't mine. Yeah. You glad you missed that?
Boys, good job keeping it up.
Yes, sir, bro. I don't know. All you.
Oh, it's bumper.
No, you know,
Because it's the wind's keeping up.
that's perfect.
But you guys, we actually had like two strokes when that part was in the air.
Yes, sir. That's high speed right there, bud. That's some high speed shit.
Hey, next crew is going to be Lance, Arte, Jay, the 3, Bob, 4, me, 5, and Chris. Aaron, got it? Got it. 40 minutes? 45.
As we once again take up our position with them, the boat settles into a maritime tradition that has existed for as long as boats have been on the water. Boats are floating prisons of relentless monotony, and there are only 3 known methods of escape: good food, great pranks, and awesome stories. Great pranks have already started, so now it comes to stories. Jay Tansley gets us started on why it's bad luck to take a banana on a boat.
On the bananas that would get off board and bite the sailors, and they would get sick and die. And then they started associating that sickness with bananas, and it just kind of turned into slipping on the bananas.
You guys got sound? I was going to run with that one. That's what I want.
It is the Master Chief Petty Officer that is the backbone of the Navy. Without Master Chiefs, no ship could operate. And what you are about to witness is a Master Chief doing what Master Chiefs do. They pass down knowledge, tradition, history, know-how, you name it, to the younger sailors with whom they put to sea. And I'll go ahead and warn you that the language that is going to be used here, some may find to be a bit coarse. And so this serves as a warning for those who may not be accustomed to the way a Master Chief passes on knowledge to those who need it. You may want to fast forward through this little segment. I'm going to let her rip.
So, you know the word shit came from?
Ship high and trick.
Exactly, because of they used to have the manure down below, and they pull and port it would blow up the ships.
Well, yeah, expand.
And so they put it up and they put the SHIT, ship high in transit. So that's where the word shit came from.
Master Chief VZ regales us with his knowledge of the maritime trafficking of organic fertilizer. But wait, there's more. Something I've always wondered about.
Cabin was always in the back of the ship, so it was always natural for people to go and take a shit and piss off the back of the ship.
Right.
And the captain would be sitting there watching this, and they're like, that. And all on the ships always had the maiden heads up there.
Yes.
And so they go to the head to take a shit. So it was the head of the ship, and that's where the word head came from.
You see that little cameo in Master and Commander where they're up front in the head.
They're in the head. Go to the head.
So the day goes, mile after mile, one stroke at a time, for 50 miles.
Yes. All right. Ready? Ready, sir. Chris, open the door. Stand. Open the door. Let's go. Neutral. Oh, we're in neutral. Go.
Go, 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 go.
In the water.
Pull ahead. Who are these? Which way you want to go? Come in board.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
With the lantern?
Alright,
Yeah.
sounds good. Yeah, I saw him post on the side of the road.
Right?
Alright.
That's what a document or. Hang on, guys. All right. I'm with you. Hey, pop that handle out. Way better. Way better. There you go. Patrick, we got you. Panel right here, brother. Good? Yep. All right. Michael, how'd you do?
I was scared.
You know what? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
You see how I flipped the boat?
I am so proud of you.
Such a good boy.
I flipped that boat all by myself.
John, where's that line? John.
Yeah. All right, come on. Listen, let's get people on. Except. Yeah, that was great. Appreciate all the help. Yeah, hell yeah. Mike, I'm here with you guys. Thank you.
Mike, when you catch your breath, shoot.
Mike.
We call Al. He needs something.
In the habit of going left.
Our group.
Bladder's bigger than mine. That's right, man.
I think we're having trouble getting.
My prostate's big. Mike, there you go. Thank you. I got it. Yeah? Thanks, gang. Yeah, you got it, brother. All right. Good job, guys.
You need a picture for that one.
All right. Oh, we got a bleeder. All right. Yeah, we do. is the office. He said, yeah.
Bender. Yep. Yeah. Bob. Donnelly. Pat. Paul. Wait, am I in this one?
Scoot that tank over for me, Bob.
Wait a sec. They're a little far off, right? No, they're good. They'll come down. Oh, they? Gotcha. Roger that. I'll be quiet.
Tell me when. You neutral?
Not yet. Neutral. Kill it. Kill it. Neutral.
Nope. Change full away.
All right, spin it
Randy,
around.
you're taking pictures of yourself.
I didn't catch them all casting off, though.
You've been doing it the whole time. Where'd they go?
Who is this good-looking son of a bitch? Look at him.
Oh, Randy. Alright. Alright, they're getting tired.
Yep. Hold on that quickly. Full torch.
Go. Thank you.
Take the wave and the water to get it.
Yeah. Having a little wet face.
Looking good, guys. Looking good. Looking good.
All right, guys, way to go! Facebook Live, Facebook Live, get it!
That was good, man. That was good.
Oh, now I can very, very, very damn.
Coming back. Coming back. Oh, stop.
Neutral!
You're
Come on
good,
in, guys.
guys.
Neutral, come on in, guys. Unless you like it out there.
Stand fast until the boat got to us. We're just following directions.
Hey, Norte!
I'm trying to crab over them.
Hey, Norte!
So
You're good.
don't let them go backwards.
No, they're not.
Hey, Norte!
Nice stroke.
When did you start following instructions? That's what I want to know.
Lance told me.
When did you learn how
Oh,
to
stop. Army training.
Army training, sir? Army training, sir. Sergeant Holka. All right, keep it in neutral, Cap.
All neutral.
All neutral.
All good.
All right.
You're done.
Jarbo, need a swim buddy? Need a swim buddy?
My frame is so weak that it can't overcome the bottom.
Clear, Sean.
All neutral, Cap.
They're all good.
Yep.
All right.
We got three more. Three more in. Three more to be in. All right.
One in the door. Two in the door. This is number 6, right?
Two more.
By the way, this is
Yellow up.
This stuff, what?
Stand pushing up. It's over.
Yes.
Exactly it.
Yeah. You can see the wind choppers picked up.
Yeah. Right about.
We got about 6 miles.
Okay.
6 miles to go. Then they're gonna
6 miles until we sleep.
Yeah.
Doing strength.
All right, hydrate up. Thank you, guys. I'll get the list out to you. Going on.
At long last, our landing is coming up, and the guys begin to make their way into the Bogey Channel, while the support boat passes under the historic Florida East Coast Railway Bridge and into the Bay of Honda Channel. As your ambassador from the Sunshine State, I am delighted to let you in on a little secret. Those concrete pilings along the old railway bridge have been subject to the workings of the tide for over a century. As such, the forces of erosion have created perfect habitats for very tasty marine life at the base of these concrete pilings. I've caught my limit here every time, either by hand or by hook. There are plenty of places that are shallow enough to allow you to pursue a meal with snorkeling gear alone. Be sure that you are at slack tide when you try it, though. Otherwise, you might vanish forever from the face of the earth. These waters are also special to me for another reason. As a native of Florida who served in combat in the Caribbean during the Cold War, I have a special abiding love for the Cuban people. The Cubans who fled the revolution and came here to put down deep roots into our soil have enriched the fabric of our society in the Sunshine State tremendously. They were quite instrumental in helping me understand the nature of the world struggle that was taking place during my childhood and into early adulthood. They were quite instrumental in informing me of what I needed to know in order to make the correct choice to serve our country in the military. All of that led to me being here at the right place at the right time to be able to direct my cameras at this most worthy cause.
Hit it! Alright, now kick the ass.
It was early on Sunday morning before things really got rolling when I took the opportunity to go out in search of a legend. It's a legend I heard about many years ago. Cuban Americans are, without a doubt, the most solidly patriotic people you will ever meet. When many of them arrived here, though they were pursuing opportunity and citizenship, they still loved their homeland very much, and because they lost everything they once knew, a fire burned in their heart for it. For some, they could not rest until they did their best to take it back. They became known as the 2506 Brigade. They are legendary in the Cuban American community. Legend also has it that they came here to a place with no name to train for the Bay of Pigs invasion. I never knew if the story was true, though I had the exact spot pointed out to me from the water years ago. No Name Key is full of stories. I just wanted to take my drone out to have a look at things from the air and see if this place is truly miserable enough to provide a proper training area for men who were preparing to conduct an assault into the terrain that the Bay of Pigs area has to offer. As we are able to see, the fact that this piece of South Florida real estate hasn't attracted many residents tells me plenty about the overall misery level that the terrain down below has to offer. South Florida can be a very crowded place, but I fully expected some solitude at the end of a long road at a place with no name with which to conduct flight operations. I had no such luck. I had much better luck than that. No, luck isn't that good. This was Providence. I met a living legend of the state of Florida, a man of many stories. As soon as I realized that I was standing in the presence of a truly great man, I had to bring my drone down and set up for an interview.
Okay, good morning, folks. My name is Mickey Foster. I live over on Big Pine Key, but I come over to No Name Key every morning to take pictures of the sunrise. We're on the eastern shoreline. And one morning several years ago, before Hurricane Irma destroyed this beautiful piece of island, I met an older gentleman named Jim. And Jim informed me that this very land that we were walking on was used by those members of the 2506 Brigade, La Brigada 2506, that did the invasion of the Bay of Pigs down in Cuba. And during the time that this was going on, Jim's father owned the old wooden bridge marina. And the old wooden bridge was just a thing of the past. It had burned down several years before. So he would gather before sunrise every morning and load the soldiers who were training for the invasion on a little skiff and bring them around and drop them off. And his instructions to them were, if you're not here at sundown when I come back, then you're going to spend the night in the wilds of No Name Key. So it was right here on this very place where he would drop the skiff, unload the skiff, right out there by the old pylons that are still visible other than the ones that were destroyed by the hurricane. And that's it.
Mickey Foster is one of those guys who I could just sit and talk to for days on end. I hope I have an opportunity to interview him again. All I've got to do is get down there. He ain't hard to find, and maybe, just maybe, you will be so highly blessed that he will find you in the right place at the right time. With barely enough time to get a shower and a change of clothes, Beyond the Teams sets up for an evening of fundraising at Boondocks Grill and Draft House on Ramrod Key. There was a lot of work to be done, and it was a while before the guys got a break to eat a much-needed meal. Once again, the lady with the powerful voice, the lovely Michelle Dravis, was on hand to present the national anthem and get the evening started.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is my good friend, our good friend, Michelle Dravis. She's a musician here in the Keys and a very fine one at that. Put your hands together for her. I think she's going to do the national anthem here for our SEALs.
I'd like to thank the SEAL team for your services to the United States of America. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly steeping, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you. Thank you again for your service.
I'm proud to call that lady my friend.
Good evening. Tonight, I am honored to be in the presence of so many American heroes, and I want to offer a salute to all you American heroes that are out there. We appreciate you, and we love you.
Thank you, Jim. Jim, United States Air Force. Thank you, Jim. Would you help him? Thank you, Jim.
For nonprofit veteran organizations, and this year we're raising funds for the UDT Navy SEAL Museum. What we're doing here tonight is we're going to work with the hostesses and hostess, helping them serve you with your water, your meals, your food. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a little envelope on your table, and if you can give a donation at the end of the night, at the end of your dinner, we'll appreciate it. So we appreciate all you guys coming out. Talk louder. Sorry, I'm not used to talking on a microphone. So we're going to be helping the servers, coming around, introducing ourselves, talking to you guys, ask us questions, whatever you need to know. One of the missions that we do, supporting the Navy SEAL Museum, is to support our legacy, support our memorial wall, and support our charities house, where we give scholarships to SOF children in need. We have a respite house where guys can come back and unwind and get back with their families. We've got a dog program. Be quiet. Be quiet in the back. Security. What's that? Yeah. So we'll be here tonight. We appreciate your support. Thanks for coming out. Again, we're with Beyond the Teams, supporting nonprofit veteran organizations. Thanks, guys.
All right, put your hands up for Mike.
The winner gets $234 because they may raise $460. Thank you, everybody. I want you to have the person next to them and say thank you very much. You're helping your country out, helping the SEAL team. When my father lost his house, the SEAL team raised $25,000 and gave it to my dad to help him rebuild it. And that's what this money is for. So we're gonna pull the winner.
Okay. Are you ready? So hold up your ticket and get ready. 3, 0, 5, 1, 4, 1. 1. Let me call it again. We have to go to another ticket. 305141.
305141.
Bring in the heat.
Nice job.
What's your name?
Mikey Meehan from the Florida Keys, born and raised.
He's getting half of see the lady right there? Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for all your service. I really appreciate it. All of us from the Florida Keys here. We appreciate your service.
Say hi, there, Mike. Say hi.
Hi. Say hi. Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
This is my first time ever. No, it's not.
First time
karaoke a few places.
First time he's ever sang in front of a crowd without words in front of him.
There you go. That's it. That's it.
Of course, we let him up here because he's a SEAL.
On the summer day, on a train bound to nowhere, bit up with the gamble, we rode too tired to sleep. So we took a turn to staring at the men out the darkness, till the boredom overtook us. He began to speak. Said, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the guards were by the way they held their eyes. If you don't mind, he said, I'll see you out aces for a taste of your whiskey. I'm gonna give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down mine swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, and sleep for a life. The other night got different white, and the dancing he broke even, and the whole lot told the words, and I hope to sing them right. You got to know when to hold them, know when to hold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Speaking, he turned back towards the window, put out his cigarette, ate it off his sleeve. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler he broke even. In his final words, I found the road that I can't see. Here we go. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. When the dealing's done. When the dealing's done. And you be sure to edit that, all right?
Thanks, Terry. Thanks, Michelle.
All right.
What's your name? Thanks, Mike.
We all had a great evening at Boondocks, and I was given the responsibility of getting the world's most interesting man back to the barracks. He didn't want to go. He said that he wanted to go see the stars, so I took him out to No Name Key. It was a clear night, and you could see the great expanse of the cosmos, all that the eye is able to behold. You might even meet some more interesting people along the way. Dead men tell no tales, but we're not dead. Not yet. We still have a tale to tell. We have many.